Here are just a few of the big ones coming to television for the first time during NBC's 1977 season. Rooster Cogburn. 2 Academy Award winners in one great movie. John Wayne and Katharine Hepburn.
To whom do you think you are talking, Marshal?
You is to whom I think I'm talking, sister.
He's True Grit's booze-and woman-baiting Rooster Cogburn. She's a lady, yet any man's match.
I do not fear a skunk. I simply do not care for his odor.
Hallelujah!
And guess who's going to rule the roost?
Marshal Cogburn, you're in a sorry state.
No man alive likes to be called high-smelling and low-down.
The oddest couple, the toughest pair. Eyeball to eyeball or shoulder to shoulder.
You got the gun, but you ain't got the know-how to use it.
John Wayne and Katharine Hepburn in Rooster Cogburn, The Prisoner of 2nd Avenue. Neil Simon's smash comedy about life in the big city.
They come in, they take things out. You had them, now they got them. They used to be yours, now they're theirs. We've been robbed.
Jack Lemmon is out for revenge.
That wallet! Are you crazy, man? What it was? That wallet! Give me that wallet, I'm gonna bust your head in, huh?
Got my wallet back.
Your wallet is brown, this one's black. You left yours on the dresser this morning.
My God, I mugged a kid.
And Bancroft is out of luck.
Elevator's out.
You mean I gotta walk up 14 floors?
Water's out, too.
What water? My water!
Everyone's water.
I want my bath! I want my water!
The Prisoner of 2nd Avenue. From battling the odds to the battling of the sexes, there's more of Jack Lemmon in The War Between Men and Women.
Are you all right? I couldn't see. I'm sorry.
Gable and Lombard. They don't love like that anymore. He was every man's ideal and every woman's fantasy. Everyone knows Gable, but wait till you meet Lombard. She was all woman and one of the boys.
Why don't you take your lunch and shove it up your moviola?
She's a nice girl, she's friendly, cooperative.
I wouldn't work with that loud-mouthed, fat-headed punk if she was the last dame in Hollywood.
Oh, you know her?
Sorry, ain't much of a dancer.
She was funny.
Honey, you ain't much of anything.
She was beautiful. She was Gable's.
I can come and go as I please. You think I want to be with you every minute? Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
But my boy, romance becomes everybody's business when it's between 2 movie stars and one of them is still married. What do you think they're gonna do when they see a married man cavorting around with an unmarried lady in public? They're gonna run him out of the business, Clark.
Nobody's ever gonna beat us.
James Brolin and Jill Clayburgh star in a love affair that shocked and delighted the world. Gable and Lombard. Hard Times. 1933. It was hard times. A man had to live by his wits or by his fists.
Now, tell me, how'd you make money?
I knock people down.
Charles Bronson is Cheney, a drifter, a loner, a man who spoke soft.
I barely know you.
Yeah, but would you like to?
And hit hard. James Coburn is the born con man.
I propose a toast to the best man I know. Me.
The hustler and the hitter. Together, they can't be beat. Hard Times is a knockout. Little Big Man.
Take my advice. Go west.
The West was filled with warriors, preachers' wards, gunfighters, hermits and soldiers. And Jack Crabb lived long enough to be all of them. Dustin Hoffman stars in Little Big Man.
Sure I'm wise. Didn't you hear me say, God bless George Washington? God bless my mother. I mean, now what kind of Indian would say a fool thing like that?
Watch Dustin Hoffman come clean with Faye Dunaway.
You do realize that, don't you, dear Jack?
Oh, yes, miss.
Little Big Man. And there'll be a whole other side to Dustin Hoffman when he confronts the burning question,
Who is Harry Kellerman, and why is he saying those terrible things about me?
The Reavers. Steve McQueen is a Reaver, and a Reaver is a rascal. And 2 Reavers are a riot.
It is not funny!
ever want to reach your manhood, sometimes you gotta say goodbye to the things you know. And hello to the things you don't.
You still think you're gonna get married out of this place? All those girls standing out there in their underwear, throwing rice at you as you go out the front door?
Steve McQueen and Sharon Farrell star in William Faulkner's unforgettable journey to Memphis via the highway of hijinks. The Reavers. Family Plot. Alfred Hitchcock's latest and widely acclaimed thriller that will give you a laugh and the creeps. It's all about psychic Madame Blanche and her foray into the underworld.
Absolutely perfect. We'll have to eliminate these two ourselves.
Why can't?
You must.
He's after us.
This medium's got the message all right. See Karen Black, Bruce Dern, Barbara Harris, and William Devane, and watch as the family plot thickens. Farewell, my lovely. Robert Mitchum, the last of the tough guys.
Your name's Phil, isn't it?
Philip, what's yours?
Helen, kiss me.
Philip Marlowe, up to his private eyes in murder, mystery, and mayhem.
Leave off carrying me, will you? I can walk by myself. I'm all grown up now. I go to the bathroom by myself and everything.
Robert Mitchum and Charlotte Rampling star in Raymond Chandler's sizzling murder classic, Farewell, My Lovely, the disaster movie. In the great tradition of box office blockbusters, the Hindenburg, the heralded flying machine that died amid ashes and rumors. What really happened on the Hindenburg?
No!
Why was the Gestapo on board?
Arrest fourth Spar Douglas Olivan. Brilliant program.
What was Operation K?
They picked up my passport.
Starring George C. Scott, Anne Bancroft, and an all-star cast. 62 people lived to tell the story. Was it sabotage?
What the devil were you doing out there?
And accidents?
You've only got about 15 minutes.
An act of God?
Less than 10 minutes left. They're all gonna die. There's the bomb.
What really happened on the Hindenburg?
This is terrible. It's a terrific over humanity.
And that's only the beginning. There'll be more great movies with stars like Academy Award winner Goldie Hawn as the girl from Petrovka, Alan Alda, and Richard Widmark star in The Moonshine War. Lee Marvin is Monty Walsh, the last of the cowboys. W.C. Fields and me. Academy Award winner Rod Steiger stars as the irascible, irrepressible W.C. Fields.
I'll try this the hard way.
The king of the one-liners, W.C. Fields.
Never give a sucker an even break.
Dean Martin, planning something big. From Francis Ford Coppola, the man who brought you The Godfather, The Rain People, starring James Caan of The Godfather.
Can I have a ride?
George Segal plays a lethal game of Russian roulette.
There's something screwy going on. I got a feeling I'm being set up.
These are only some of the stars and box office hits coming from the silver screen to NBC in '77.